Hi, and welcome to OneNotchAtAtime.com. I'm site founder Scott Zommers. Well, I'm glad you made it. You're probably here because you saw something around healthy eating or living healthy or losing weight or lowering your sodium. If you're here for those reasons, you're in the right spot. I'm glad. Stop by and look around. I'm sure you'll find something very helpful. First off, let me start off by telling you what this site is and what it is not, who I am and who I am not, so you get a very, very clear understanding as to what this site is all about. First off, what this site is not. This site is not here to sell a diet or a system or a book or a program or a magic pill or some sort of exercise equipment. Now, it's not any of those things because you've probably seen those already before. What this site is dedicated to helping people get healthier by making the right food choices, changing their relationship with food, by taking the emotion out of it and really telling you my story. Now, this is not some Zen-like thing or some philosophical thing that you need to adapt, but this is a culmination of 40 years of experience that I have going on diets, having success only to fail miserably thereafter and gain all the weight back. Because you see, I've done that. So if you've been on diets and you've gone back to your old ways, this is probably a site you might want to look around. I'm going to give you a lot of free information. The information I'm going to give you is my story. How I was able to lose 75 pounds in 5 months. I still have a long way to go, and I thought I might wait to create a website until I hit all my health goals, but I thought, what a better time to start a health site that when I am still in the trenches, just like many of you may be. Let me tell you who I am and who I'm not. Who I am a middle-aged 40-year-old man. It's scary for me to say that. But I live in suburbia, United States, just outside of Portland, Oregon. Married to a beautiful woman of almost 10 years. And I have 2 children, ages 6 and 4. Both children are very active in sports and athletics and doing great in school and preschool. We have a very busy lifestyle. My wife and I both are business professionals. We actually have an extremely busy social schedule as well. So as you can imagine, we're pretty busy people. Why do I tell you this? Because we're not much different than most people out there. Who I'm not is I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. But I'm a person who's been in the trenches. Because you see, in September of 2009, I had a little wake-up call. Went to the doctor and I weighed 349 pounds. I had a blood pressure of 183 over 115, and boy, did I need to make some decisions. I came home that night after the doctor's appointment and told my wife I wanted to have gastric bypass surgery. Why? Because I didn't want to diet anymore. I didn't want to go through that pain anymore, restricting this and restricting that, and only to have success followed by immediate failure. So I wanted gastric bypass. It seemed like it was the easiest thing, although a very critical decision. I thought about that for a couple days before I called the doctor, before I really made that big decision. And I had to reflect back and see, why was I successful and why did I continue to go off these diets and go and live like a king again? Well, I realized that I had a bad relationship with food. And this is not the Zen-like thing and all those things you might be thinking. You're not going to do yoga. But what it is I had to change my relationship with food by taking the emotion out of eating. Because you see, we all eat emotionally. We all eat, we've all said it, right? What sounds good for dinner? Oh, that sounds good, I'm gonna have that. Or, gosh, I've been so busy, oh man, I'm just gonna grab whatever. That's emotional eating. Doesn't mean you're sitting around in front of the TV eating bonbons or a bag of Doritos, although those are good. What I found was that changing how food fit into my life and eating when my body tells me I'm hungry has been critical to my success. I have, in over 5 months, not plateaued. That hasn't been from a situation where I actually knew what caused it, thing I'm going to teach you is how you can eat food, fit it in your daily lifestyle, eat your cheeseburgers, your french fries, your ice cream, because I'm doing it, and losing weight along the way, and never being hungry. And I'm not talking about the french fries or the cheeseburgers or the ice cream that tastes like paste. I'm talking real food you buy in the grocery store. So, I'll tell you more about this in some of the other pages on the site, but I hope you take a look around. I am absolutely going to give you everything that I know for free on the free side of this site. I'm also going to provide you a food log of foods that I've actually eaten where I've lost the weight. There is going to be a membership side to this website. What will be included in there is going to be some pretty exciting stuff. We're going to take a look at products and product reviews. I'm going to actually test products for you. We're also going to add to the site a weekly focus for an international type of food, whether it be American, French, Italian, Mexican, because keeping it fresh is so important. That is the value that the members will get. Now let me tell you what, you could read all this information here online and take it with you and create your own plan, and I hope you do. Fantastic. I just want you to remember, one of the reasons, if you're here and you've been on diets before and you failed, you know that keeping it fresh, finding the right foods and not getting frustrated at the grocery store to try to find the right foods that fit into your diet is very hard, very difficult. We're going to do a lot of that work for you. So once you stick around, look around the site, see if you find anything you like, and we'll have some more videos up here on the site, and hope that you enjoy what you get. Take care.